Okay, welcome back to the next lesson where we'll be looking at how do we delete information from our database. So for that, I'll write and come here and say, let's just put in delete this guy. Yeah, that's his name. And then his email, we don't even put an email, put a number, given that numbers are composed. You see, by the way, if you don't put a number and you click, oh, yeah. We're getting this error from the database birth. I think we forgot to catch that here. Please, whenever you do your forms, see this. I come here. If name is required, I simply write that required. Who else is required? Please, it cut it at the level of the controller, because at the level of the controller, see, in our database, we'll come to the structure. Just one person can be null. All these other ones need their information. If they don't have their information, they are not going through. That's why it was blocked at level of the controller. Because remember, the controller is the one speaking to the database. Email is not required, as we left in the database. Number is required, and location is required. Oh, I really forgot about that. Now let's see how this impacts the project. So we'll come here and refresh, and then we decide not to do anything with click sales, write a name. We're trying to write again, we're trying to delete some guy. We click again, it leaves email because we did not ask it to be required, but now the number is equal to 600. And then we try again, sending it to us location and say nowhere. This guy lives nowhere, that's why we have to delete him. Great, no, the delete guy has come, it's number 7. So we want to delete this guy first, because that's the first thing we need to do. So to delete this guy, there are a couple of things we have to do. One, we must delete this guy and this guy only. We should not be able to delete this guy, whereas we want to delete this guy. So the only thing that identifies this guy different from the others is this. Again, the ID. The IDs are unique, so I have to focus on the IDs to take this guy out. His ID here is 7. So I need a way to actually tell my controller that this is the guy I want to delete. So for me to do that, I first come and clean up my format code, which whenever you finish, remove all unwanted things. You can leave your comments. So the next thing I'll have to do is I'll have to come here and say I want to get, I'm not getting send info, but rather I am getting what ID. I'm getting user ID. I want to get the user's ID, the user who is about to be deleted. And I come here and I look for user equal to, I put that, and I do variable dump of this user. Yeah, then I actually return to so that the code does not go through. I'll explain what I mean by that. So I need a way of telling, I need a button here that will actually hold these different IDs. So I rush back to my table, and on this ID I'll actually remove ID and I'll say I could still leave ID by the way, and I say delete, and I come down here, I do the same here, but now when I come here I'll put a link. I'll say A, and I come and pick this link, this PHP code, and I say user ID equal to you. Yeah, let's see how that works. So when we refresh here, cool, there is a link here that we haven't seen yet, but I won't put any text here, so we can just call it delete. And by the way, it's going to be black. It's going blue because the color of the link. So when I click on any of them, you can see right below here, you can see, I can see the IDs and they change. Means it's kind of dynamic. It's dynamic. So I can actually identify any row independently now. It's no different from here. When I come here and I'm trying to do anything, you see on their delete, you're not seeing it there, but the moment I click, it has its own way of picking up this particular user to go and delete them. Yeah, so let's see how we delete from our own end. Oh, by the way, you see this guy does not have a null. So the moment it does not have a null, there should be another way of catching this. Yeah, so I think on the table I could discover that. See, here there was nothing because where's that table? It was looking for if it is set. But now in data types, this is a value, this is equally a value, because it's space, it's nothing, it's not null, which is different. So if I really want to catch that too, I'll say if that value is null, or that value is equal to nothing, because it's equal to nothing, yeah, show no email. Oh, what have I missed? No. Oh, what is the issue? Wait. Oh, if the value is set, or okay, no, how to switch. If the value is not set, okay, I think no. If the value is not set, or the value is equal to nothing, show danger, or keeping the value, as simple as that. Great, so we got them here. So whether the value has an empty space, the moment it does not have an email, you can do that. You add so many other conditions to catch them. Okay, so we're with this guy. So the moment I click here, you can see user ID 7. When I click on this guy, it comes to a certain page, and on line 9 we can have that value. So on index here on line 9, great, so we're able to pick it. So you see, we're able to pick user ID 7. I can come here and change it there, because here we're using the get parameter. Remember, it's no longer post. Post will not be able to say anything in this URL. So if I come here 3, I see 3, 7, I see 7. So usually when you click on links, there are all these parameters that are trying to read to actually know what you're trying to request. So rapidly come here and we'll see what's the code for delete. We want to delete data. So before doing that, remember it's always, so the moment I had that data there, I should always keep it in a statement. This could be SQL, could be anything, must not call it SQL, by the way. So I'll come here, they call it as this. So I'll simply copy this and I come here and I paste it. So here I'm not trying to get you, but I'm trying to get the user ID. Anyhow, here I call the user, anyhow, I could call the ID as such, and I make sure I come on here and say user ID. Okay, so then remember the table here too, I need to make sure. Okay, cool, here I can use the variable directly because I'm having double quotes here, I can write variables within. So I'll come here and I'll simply execute this code too. So I'll come here, execute this, and what do I say? Here I'll simply say, if ever I delete someone, I want to refresh the page. I don't want to, and I delete you, and so what? If I delete 7, nobody knows, because I get a blank page. So here too, I should be able to header location. Now we're sending it back to the home page. I could send it back to the home page. When I send anyhow, I don't want to send any message telling people I've deleted the information, right? So if I refresh here, it says error deleting record unknown colon ID. Oh yeah, we call the user ID. Let me show you what I mean by that. This user ID, please, is from here. User ID. So I want to delete where user ID equals to 7. So let's refresh again. Cool. That's it. It doesn't even told us. It was so fast. If I click on 6 again, we're going to delete 6. I don't delete 6. Let me just insert one other one we'll delete again. Let's just say this guy, what could be his name? Elias. I don't know. I don't know who's called Elias. Okay, and then location, blah 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 blah. So when I do that, I add. Now it's going to be number 8. Remember, we've deleted number 7. There's no way we would have imagined it was number 7 and gonna cancel that from the registry and continue from 7. There's a way we can do that, but here's the issue. If you should delete number 2 and you go ahead reordering all these IDs so that they fit, Remember, imagine number 4 had some information stored, so number 4 becomes number 5 and everything becomes distorted. So it's good practice when you delete someone, you leave the person there. The person goes away with the ID because the ID might be linked to some other information. So okay, yeah, so I could equally decide that when I delete this, I should be able to catch and say deleted. What if I do this deleted? So I want that on my home page, if my home page finds a variable, oh, I closed home page already. If we find, where's home page? Home page. If home page finds a certain variable in here, row, okay, before column, no, I'm going to put information. No, you can put information here. So PHP. If I come here and I say if is set, if you can find information here called deleted, just echo deleted successfully. Yeah, let's see how that works. So now let's delete this number 8. You see, I deleted successfully. It came somewhere here because you see that's it up here. You see, so as it's telling us here that we're causing trouble down here, let's take it off. Because please, you have to respect Bootstrap's syntax, else you see it says deleted successfully. Here's a message up here, so you can make that message look more beautiful. By the way, that's not objective for today's class. So from your text danger simply makes it red, and then here I close the span, then I see. You see, that's that text up there. Make the text look a little more beautiful and stay up there, but again, that's not our goal. Yeah, that's not our goal. So if I have something like that, put the information anywhere. By the way, if you really want to make it look good, you come back to the Bootstrap. Let's make it look good. I think they have this alert. See something. If I come here and say alert, and then alert danger, yeah, I think that guy should. Cool, makes it. I think we find this in many CMSs that we use. So the moment we do that, we see that deleted successfully. You could even get the person's name and ID. You've just deleted this person successfully. Anyhow, go ahead and try that. Yeah, but in our contact book, we want to delete the same. Are you sure you want to delete this person? You say yes, and then you proceed and you delete the person. You can actually build that functionality too. So at the moment, where were we? Okay, we're on an index. So we'll be able to create delete successfully. We're able to delete people as we go along. Anyone with whom we're no longer friends, boom, we just delete the person and life continues. So if I come back here to table, am I on table? No. Where were we? Index. No, read me. Cool. So we've done delete. Yeah. Cool. We're left with one thing, which is the most difficult update. So buckle up for last class. We'll be looking at update. How do I equally update? Let's say probably this person's name was Karin, I don't know, Mambo, and want to actually put that name straight. How do we do it? So see you in the next class for that.